Guys, before we start today's video, I need to discuss a very serious matter. In the comments of my last video, I have received some staggering remarks that I'm somehow a communist, and I would like to address this directly before things get out of hand. It is both my honor and my privilege to expose the hidden agendas of the film industry, no matter what side of the political spectrum the content which I analyze falls under. Now, I am no stranger to rude comments. Dude, it was a video about cars! But what I won't tolerate is people projecting political labels onto me simply because I pointed out that Barry the Bee lives in a capitalistic fascist ethno-state. I am and always will be an impartial servant of truth. That being said, let's talk about how Wreck-It Ralph is an attack on immigrants.
Hey, bro, watch your jet. Watch your jet, bro. Watch your jet!
I'm gonna wreck it! I can fix it!
Finally awake.
We need to build a wall, and it has to be built quickly.
This arcade has some of the strictest border policies I've ever seen in a kids movie. Characters can only leave their games after hours, and even then, it's considered extremely taboo. Not to mention the constant PSA-style ads playing where Sonic discourages game jumping and basically gives death threats to those who want to try.
If you leave your game, stay safe, stay alert, and whatever you do, don't die. Because if you die outside your own game, you don't regenerate. Ever. Game over.
Not enough? Ralph gets stopped at the border on both of his attempts to switch games after hours, even though he's doing so completely legally.
Step aside, sir. Random security check.
Random, my behind. You always stop me.
Name.
And then there's the term going turbo. In the movie, going turbo refers to a character leaving their own game and entering another. Whenever any character even brings up the topic of game jumping, it's treated like it's fucking Voldemort from Harry Potter, and everyone starts whispering about whether the person is going turbo or not.
I earned it over in Hero's Duty.
You game jumped? Ralph, you're not going turbo, are you?
What? No.
Because if you think you can come in here to my kingdom and take over my game, you've got another thing coming.
Now, why do they call it that, you might ask? Well, a guy named Turbo got jealous of a new racing game and game jumped once for the sole purpose of sabotage, leading to both his game and the game he attacked being unplugged. Oh, well, that must have been recent for all the residents to be so terrified of the concept, right? Guess what? Using math, we can deduce that Turbo becoming jealous of a new 3D racing game while he is still 2-bit implies that the original Turbo event took place in around 1981, the release date of the first ever 3D racing game. Uh-oh, but the movie takes place in 2012, leaving a 31-year period passing since the event. Ralph's game is literally the only game who might have been around for that, since in the opening montage for the movie, we see dozens of games get replaced and disappear for probably dozens of reasons. But the only one that's given any type of importance is Turbo's story. Oh, but Average Movie Man, the movie must have a narrative which goes against this clearly nationalist propaganda. I'm not going to use the buzzer again, but it's no. Just kidding.
King Candy.
Hello, my loyal subjects! Have some candy!
King Candy. Once again, this movie's villain did absolutely nothing wrong and didn't deserve. He's a fucking immigrant! So King Candy turns Sugar Rush into his vision of a utopia by coming to the game illegally, changing the legislation, and erases the history of the game's original residents. Sound familiar? He then goes on to create a new land of equal opportunity and equality where everyone gets to race and have equal opportunity to succeed. Oh, except for the fact that you need a gold coin to race.
This event is pay to play. We all know this. The fee to compete is 1 gold coin.
A gold coin which you can only get by winning races.
From your previous winnings, if you've ever won, which I have.
Effectively creating a closed-loop economy which only serves the elite, giving a much higher barrier for entry to succeed in this new country for marginalized groups. Marginalized groups like Vanellope.
It's in my code. Have y'all ever seen Wreck-It Ralph?
It's Wreck-It Ralph.
You remember how that girl in there, the people that was racing, she was the glitch.
Yeah.
You telling me they don't look at me like the motherfucking glitch?
King Candy does everything in his power to make Vanellope feel like an outsider in her own country, despite her having a deep-rooted history in the land, for example, being on the side of the fucking game.
And she was on the side of the video game the whole time.
They literally have signs stopping her from accessing the factory, which would let her build a cart. They limit her access to gold coins, restrict her from having proper housing, and they make a slur for her.
You will never be a racer because you're a glitch, and that's all you'll ever be.
And for the final nail in the coffin, King Candy's Victorian-inspired design is clearly referencing the era of colonialism. Now, whether colonization counts as immigration is up to you, but unfortunately for you, racist, I have more proof. Oh, but this is just one case. Surely the movie doesn't have any other characters who paint immigration in a bad light, right? These cybugs in this movie are clearly being portrayed as a manifestation of people's fears around illegal immigration. Oh wow, the animals being targeted by a highly militarized society in a war-torn country leads to one of these creatures escaping their country of origin and crash landing in a new country as a refugee where they breed and eventually destroy the new game from the inside. What could they mean by that? Despite even fucking Satan existing in this universe,
It's Satine.
the only creatures which seem to be legitimately evil are the cybugs. Even King Candy, a colonizer, is still treated with some type of nuance, but he only becomes pure evil after he fuses with a cybug. Pussy! And what do cybugs do? They lay hundreds of eggs, which is a clear reference to immigrant families typically being larger in Western countries. They become what they eat, referencing cultural assimilation, and they mercilessly destroy the game from the inside after being left unchecked and undocumented, where they literally destroy the finish line in Sugar Rush, aka destroying the colonial built system of equality established within the game. This movie isn't just an allegory for immigration, it's weaponizing the fear of it.
I'm bad, and that's good. I will never be good, and that's not bad. There's no one I'd rather be than me.
Just like the B movie, everything's only fixed once the system resets. Cybugs, dead. King Candy, dead. Vanellope, restored to royalty and abolishes the oligarchy. Ralph, still in the dump, despite magic fucking hammer. Could have easily fixed that shit, man.
What did he say?
No one leaves their game ever again, except for in the second movie, but that one sucks gorilla dick. No one questions the status quo, and everyone returns to their designated place. But okay, maybe you're thinking, average movie man, you've said nothing bad about Ralph, and he's also portrayed as someone seeking better opportunities in other games. So how can this movie be anti-immigration? Well, here's the thing. The film does acknowledge that immigrants like Ralph can have good intentions, but the real message is this: it's just not worth the risk. After all, Ralph is the one who accidentally brings a cybug into Sugar Rush, and that single act of desperation becomes the justification for treating all outsiders as dangerous, world-ending threats. And the saddest part is, unlike the B movie, this one worked.
It's in my code. It's in my code.